flaps that are by the side. I call them the wings. While you work on the wings, now you're just going to take your time and cut something that looks like a V shape from where you have made the dots. I hope you can see this clearly. One here and look at one here. So this is exactly what you're going to do on the 4 sides of the board. I might not be able to capture the 4 of them, so please just pay attention so that you get exactly what I am doing. So this is the flap, this is the flap, now this is the flap. Hope you can see that. So just going to cut on the dots. Now this is the first dot, so you're just going to draw a line. You're going to draw a straight line from the where you have the dots, draw it like this to form like something like a V shape. This is the other dot too. You're going to do something like this too, and then from where here you're just going to cut here out entirely, and this is going to fall out. Cut so deep so that it will just cut out once, and then you repeat the same thing on the other side too. Cut it open like this, and then you have this. So you're going to have a pointed tip or a pointed mouth like this. You can decide to just reduce it a bit and then repeat the same process on the 3 parts of the bust. So I'm just repeating what I've done initially. So when you are through that, you now have to work on the inside or the middle part of the bust, which is this other bigger part. Now you also have 2 holes or 2 dots, just like we had on this one. This is 1, this is 2. You're going to draw a straight line. Please make sure that your hand is pretty straight and your craft knife is sharp. You're going to draw a straight line to connect the dots you have here to here. Cut it so deep so that the paper will tear open. Please do not exceed where you have the 2 dots. The dot is not going to be firm when you want to close it up. We're going to do the same thing for the other side too. Turn to the other side and also repeat the same process. Do not exceed where you have the dots, please. And you have this. So the next thing we are going to do now is to try to couple the bust together. You're going to couple the bust together by just simply doing this. I'm going to flex this down, allow this to come towards it. This is going to pass through where you opened. You're going to pass through it like this. You try to fix it in, and then it's already fixed. We're going to repeat the same process. Pass this through it, and you fixed your bust. Come to the other side and also repeat the same process. Fix this. And you are good to go. So you can even just use this to package your small chops or any other thing that you have. Maybe if you feel the height is too high, you can just go ahead to reduce the height, and here you go. So we're just going to go ahead and then bring our insert and introduce the insert to it. So you can decide to either put the insert before coupling the bust fully, or after coupling the bust you introduce your insert, depending on whichever one that you want to do. Just do you. And here we go. So this is it. So you can see it's sitting very pretty. So it's now time for us to make the cover. Make the cover of the bust. You can decide to still use the FBB, that's the white material, So to make the cover, you can still decide to make use of the white material that we used in making this box, that is FBB, or you can decide to just, you know, level it up by using a transparent sheet. So this is actually what the transparent sheet looks like. It comes in rolls. So if you can't find your location and you want me to help you I can get for you. I sell a yard for 2,500, and it measures 40 inches by 36 inches. That's what a yard measures for 2,500. So if you are interested, you can reach out and then I will sell to you, or you can just look for it in your location, in any big bookshop or in any craft shop you would see. But if you can't see your location and you need my help, then you can also reach out, or you can just make use of this transparent sheet to make the cover. Now, to make the cover, we are also still going to use the same formula that we used, but the only difference now is that the height is not going to be, the height won't be 5 inches, the height is going to be 1 inch. Let me clean the board, please. So this is what the transparent sheet looks like. It's actually very long. It comes in rolls. So if you want to buy, I can also help you sell. This is what it looks like. The measurement or quantity of the height. So we're still going to do F1, which is equal to the height plus the length plus the height, and then F2, which is equal to the height plus the width plus the height. So for my own bosses, when I usually make my own height, my height is usually 1 inch, just 1 inch. So if you want yours to be more than 1, you can just do 2 or 1.5, but mass, do 2. Don't exceed 2 for this kind of boss, except maybe you are doing like a different design that can make you do, but if not, mass 2 should be okay. Now, so for my F1, my height is going to be 1 plus, remember now the length of the bust is now 13 inches and 5 lines. So you should put that into consideration. 13 and 5 lines. Now, if you measure this 13 inches and 5 lines too, you're going to find it difficult to cover the bust too. So you're going to add extra 5 lines there too when cutting out the transparent sheet. So that means in total you're going to have 1 inch plus 13 and 10 lines, then plus 1. So for the width, you're going to have 1. You already have 7 and 5 lines. So that means that you add extra 5 lines. That means I'm going to be having 7 and 10 lines plus 1. So we're just going to add this together. 13 plus 1, that will give us 14. Plus another 1, that will give us 15. So that means we have 15 and 10 lines by, this is 7, 8, 9, by 9 and 10 lines. So you're going to take your time, pick up a pair of pick up your ruler, and then measure this out. 15 inches and 10 lines by 9 inches and 10 lines. So just like as we scored, where we scored 5, this is that. So you're just going to score 1, 13 and 10 lines, 1. Now you're going to use a nail to do this. I finally found the nail. You're going to use a nail to join the dot you have up to the one you have down. You have to be very careful because once you score on this transparent sheet, you can't change it. It's already scored. So you just score, fold it, use your pair of scissors to cut. You can use a gum, that's like the uhu gum, that one that has a yellow part, or you can use what we call a double side tape. I'm going to show you guys to hold your bust together, or you can use that brand, a frosted gum used by shoe cobblers, to also hold your bust together. But I don't really like that one because it gives that brown effect that I don't like. So my best bet is either using that uhu gum that has a yellow pack, or you can just use double side tape. These two, or you can also use hot glue, that one they use in money bouquet and all the rest, to just put the cover of your bust together, and then you are good to go. So let's dive into action at the sides and then draw my line to connect. That is what I do to make work easier for me. So I'm just going to place this now. I'm going to use the marker so you guys can see it pretty well. Transparent sheet. It's just so amazing. So you know, the color won't really blend. I didn't even have what to put on that. So I'm just going to use this marker and then score on where I have an inch. Look at this ruler. From here, the calibration from here to here is an inch. So I'll just place this here and then score on where I have 1 inch. Score on where I have 1 inch. Score on where I have 1 inch. You can see where I made the mark. I'll come to this other end too and also do the same thing. So when I'm through, just like we've been doing for the previous bosses, I'm going to draw a line to connect the mark that I've done up to the one that I've done down. I'm turning to this other side to repeat the same thing too. So I'm just going to do them on all the sides and then I'll draw a line to connect. So now that I'm through, remember I said you're going to use a nail to draw your line. Use a nail, and please be very careful when you are drawing your line. Be very, very careful. If not, once it bends, it has bent. It's not really easy. It's not like paper you will say let you clean or something. I'm just going to place my ruler and then draw a straight line to connect the dot here to the one I have down. So I'm just starting. I'm drawing the line straight down. And I'll do the same thing for the other sides too. I'm placing it this way. And I'm repeating the same process. And here you go. Now you can see I've drawn wrong line. I've drawn 2 wrong lines. You can see where this one went, but this is the original one. So I'm just going to take my pair of scissors and then start cutting this and cut this. Do I have water here? What am I in the fridge? So you can see this now. Hope you can see this. So I'm just going to pick up my scissors and then cut. Look at where I'm going to cut. From here to here, from here to here. Don't enter inside. I'm going to cut that on the 4 sides. So let me do that. So I'm just placing it this way. I'll cut open gently like this. Don't enter inside. The same thing here. So when you are through, you're just going to fold along the line too. So you can decide to fold before cutting. Just be gentle so it will not break. This one cracks very easily. or you can fold after cutting. And then please, when you are scoring with your nail, don't go and score it so hard in such a way that it will tear. You are not scoring for it to tear, you're just scoring for it to make mark that can help you make it to be easily flexible like this. So just take it easy, little at a time. Fold along the line, along all the lines. Sorry, you can see what I'm doing. Just take it easy, little at a time. Just fold, 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 fold. So just take your time so that you are folding it well. I'm not talking to you, go out, I'm doing it. Your sisters are there, but you just choose to disturb me. So after folding, you can see it has come together pretty well. You can see it has come together now. So this is what I was referring to as a double side tape. It's a double side tape in the sense that if you peel it out like this, it has gum and here is not sticky. So on the part that is that 1 inch, which is the height, that is where you're going to just cut some of it and then place on this half side, on this 1 inch side. That's where you're going to place all this on the 4 corners. So let's do that. So just cut little at a time that you feel. You can measure it or you can just eyeball. I'm already used to it, so I can just eyeball it. You can see how small this one looks like. So I'm going to take my time and then place this here. You can see where I placed it. Look at how I placed it. So this will be done on the 4 sides, just like this. You can see what I have. This, and then you have this on these 4 ends. Leave this place. You have, and then you have this. So what I usually do is that if I'm sending these boxes out to my clients, I don't couple it. So I'll just put these side tapes all over it, make a video, and then show them how to couple it by themselves. So now if I want to couple this, now you just have to be very careful and gentle with this. You're just going to carefully just try to peel out this white part. Easy, so you don't peel out everything. Once you peel it out, you're going to review the gum. Now look at the white part is out. You can see it's sticky. Are you seeing? So we're just going to peel out the other side too. Just be gentle so that as you are peeling, it's only the white part. You're not peeling alongside the gum too. Like now I'm peeling alongside the gum. I'm going to press it down and then try from another end. Just peel out only the white part so that the gum still remains down there. So when you are done, you're just going to carefully take this, place it inside. I'm just going to carefully take this, place it inside like this, so that it aligns with this other tip. You can see what I'm doing. So it aligns like this. And then you stick it together. So you're going to exert some pressure so that it sticks pretty well to it. Rub your finger on it so that it sticks very well. You do the same thing for the other side. John, if they ask you not to take that water now, you will start crying. So you're just going to fold along this line so that the shape retains or pops out pretty well. You're repeating the same thing you did for the other side, for this side too. And you have put this together. So if you want to put ribbon on it, you can just decide on what you want the design to be and where you want the placement to be, and you do just that. So let's cover the box and check it out. So to cover the box from one end, you're just going to go in from one end. And here you go. You can see it's well covered.